Pisces, welcome to your love reading for May 2020. At the heart of the matter, you have the Queen of Swords. And what I see here is brilliant ideas are coming towards you. You're very decisive, you're very clear. And these brilliant ideas that you're being guided and downloaded are in regards to your divine talents, your dharmic gifts, your true path, your infinite creativity. So honor the brilliance and the gifts that you possess at this time. And I think for a lot of us, we're being offered an opportunity to remember some gifts, again, to be downloaded gifts for this purpose. Now, root cause is the Six of Swords. And what I'm seeing here is you're finding what you're passionate about. And this passion is going to move you away from rough waters towards peace. So for some of you, this may be a career transition. It may just be a refocusing on the things in your life that you're truly passionate in a way that brings you peace and fulfillment. The Hermit is in recent past, and this further brings forth this energy. So he has a scepter, he knows what he's passionate about, and he's following the light of the star, honoring his intuition, and following in faith, because the Hermit comes before the star. So there is a leap of faith here for you, Pisces, when it comes to your gifts, when it comes to your career, but you're being guided. So really honor any intuitive guidance that you're receiving at this time, particularly about gifts and passion. Now, possible outcome is the Emperor and the Ten of Swords, and there's been a challenging time. You're facing challenges and you've risen above. So here the promise of the Ten of Swords is the sun is rising after the dark night, and with the Six of Swords, it's peace after rough water. So what I love about this is you're promised the worst is behind you, and the peace is coming after possibly a dark night of the soul for many of you. And once you emerge from that energy, you embody the Emperor. The Emperor didn't come into this level of strength and power without getting in the trenches, without battling for self-respect, for this level of respect. And I really do want to honor what you've been through and how well you've risen above it. This is definitely a time of transition for Pisces. This is a time of moving towards peace. I don't see staying in the past, staying in the same, working well for many of you. An immediate future further emphasizes this being the Knight of Wands. He can be considered reckless. And in this context, we're going to call him brave because he's guided by wisdom. He's guided by the Hermit. So if any of you have been ignoring a divine insight out of fear, it's a challenging time to launch things, but it's time because you're being guided to charge forward. And the Hermit is there to guide you every step of the way. You have the skills, you have the wisdom, and taking a chance will lead to peace. Your energy is the Seven of Wands and the Moon. So again, strong intuitive support for you, Pisces. You're very intuitively gifted, of course. And the Seven of Wands is work. So passion and work. I really feel many of you are being intuitively guided to truly honor your gifts when it comes to career. Your divine counterpart's energy, outside influences, is the Justice card, the Libra energy, the relationship energy. So your divine counterpart is very fair, is very balanced, and is very healthy when it comes to relationships. Hopes and fears is the Two of Wands. So you're hoping for a partnership that offers the world. Fear may be the element of patience. I feel like timing, knowing when the right time, there's an element of timing in the fear here. And not to worry, just consult your higher guides and they will show you exactly when to take the next step. But I do feel like you're being guided to move forward. Final outcome is beautiful in that, let's start with the Page of Wands. So final outcome is talking about what you're passionate about, expressing what you're passionate about, expressing your gifts. So we have the Knight being recent or immediate future, to final outcome being the Page, and final outcome is the King of Swords to your Queen of Swords. So there's very much an energy of the divine partnership expressing themselves, expressing their brilliant ideas. This is truly a divine partnership full of brilliant ideas and creativity that you and your divine counterpart support each other on. And I feel like you bring out creativity in each other or encourage that. So clarifying your energy being the Moon and the Seven of Wands, it's time for a leap of faith. It is really time for a leap of faith, Pisces. This is a new journey of ascension for you with the Fool. And with the Ten of Swords here, the sunlight, you may feel like your load has been lightened, your assets have been lightened, and possibly involuntarily you may feel like you've lost some value, but in losing that you've gained freedom, you've gained mobility, you've gained the ability to make this amazing move that you're guided intuitively to make. It's time for a leap of faith, career-wise, gifts-wise, for a lot of Pisces, if that resonates for you. And if nothing else, it's a new approach to your career where you're trusting your intuition and you're honoring your gifts. Clarifying outside influences being the Justice card, that Libra relationship balance energy. The Nine of Wands, and this is, in a love reading, I always interpret this as someone who's very passionate about their partner, but totally loyal, in that it doesn't matter how many other wands are here. He's very protective, he's very loyal, and I feel like there is a healing element to your divine partnership. Clarifying hopes and fears being the Two of Wands here. Hoping for a passionate partnership. And here it is, the King of Swords. There's such a level of emotional maturity in the divine masculine, and remembering we're all yin and yang. We all need to balance both our divine masculine and divine feminine nature. And again, level of emotional availability is huge here, and maturity is fantastic. So both you and your divine counterpart really ready to take it to the next level. Clarifying final outcome being King of Swords and Page of Wands here. So communicating passionately your absolutely brilliant ideas to the world, and of course your divine partnership being Justice, Libra, air sign. Communication is great between you two. It's very healthy, it's very healing. Pisces highest good. Communication is huge here. You have the Page of Cups and you have the Page of Wands, Pisces. If there's one thing you take from this reading, is to communicate what you're passionate about, and to honor your intuition, because it's leading to an incredible divine partnership where your gifts are honored and your strength is honored, and the king has found his queen, the queen has found her king, and this is such a respectful relationship here. But there is that element of change. There is that leap of faith that's going to honor your divine gifts and level you up to the level of the emperor. So honor your strength, honor your brilliance, honor your intuition, and honor your divine partnerships. Love and blessings, Pisces.